As a busy dad, I understand the value of every moment of personal free time. I'll be assessing games based on their value reward, cost, time commitment, effort required, stress level, difficulty, importance of completion, multiplayer compatibility, accessibility, and modding replayability. Whether a game helps you relax or keeps you on edge, whether it's a one-time experience or offers endless replay value, I'll cover it all to help you make informed decisions about your gaming purchases. Ultimately, it's subjective, but I'll share my insights to guide you. That's why I'm here, to help you navigate which games are truly worth your investment. Outerwilds is a game that is very close to my heart. I love this game with my entire being. If you asked me to kiss this game, I would give it a tender smooch. My wife would do the same thing. Now, because of the nature of Outerwilds, I'm going to try and keep the spoilers to an absolute minimum. Outerwilds is a unique game because I can't really talk about it in detail without ruining the experience for you. But here's a small description. You're a space explorer, and you just acquired a spaceship to explore your solar system. The game starts out extremely innocent and playful. There are no markers, no quests, and no objectives. Just explore the worlds around you. Very early on, you discover that there is more to this game than just exploration. There is a mystery. In fact, there are a couple of mysteries. And the deeper you delve in to solve these mysteries, the more connected you become with each character, each planet, and each question that burrows into your soul. You realize that there's a purpose to all of this, and now you need to learn how to solve each mystery. While Outerwilds doesn't hold your hand, it is an open world experience where every nook and cranny has a purpose. You will discover something new in every location you visit. I like to think of Outerwilds as a new genre in gaming. It's not really a puzzle game, and it isn't just an open world exploring game. The genre that I came up with is called Wild. Wild stands for World Interactive Live Discovery. Wild is a genre that encompasses these traits: an open world with free range to all areas, an interactive world where you can move objects or talk to characters or change elements of the environment, a living world that changes or moves in time on its own, and a world where knowledge is the key to every door. Outerwilds is an innovation of gaming, and it is my top most recommended game of all time, even more than Outward Definitive Edition. Add the DLC on top of that, and you have two of the best experiences in gaming ever made. Outerwilds gives you a sense of purpose without holding your hand. Every discovery feels like an inner flame bursting and inspiring you to learn more. The reward is excitement to learn the story of the universe, and eventually how to beat the game. The game takes roughly 16 hours, but with the DLC, you can add an additional 10 hours on top of that. There's a lot of deep diving for information, meaning you will need to search corners and cracks for some information, and it can be easy to miss sometimes. But that's part of the charm. Often, the effort of discovery is outweighed by the joys of that same discovery. Everything to beat the game is available from the very start, but knowing how to use what tools are given to you is the ultimate accomplishment. Outerwilds is an extremely peaceful experience. There's a time limit for some things, but these time limits don't feel like a clicking talk. A clicking talk? What the? There's a time limit for some things, but these time limits don't feel like a ticking clock. Oh! Instead, it is recognized as a necessary step for progression in the game. There are some clicking talk. What in the world happened to me? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so funny. There are some ticking clock moments, but they are short and spread far and few. There's always another chance to make something happen, so don't stress too much about this. In terms of difficulty, Outerwilds does not require a lot of skill. The most difficult thing can be learning how to fly the ship, but Even though it seems difficult at first, after a little bit of time, you'll get really used to how the physics system works. There aren't any enemies in the game, so you don't need to worry about combat or skill. Everything you do leads to the end of the game. Every discovery, every mystery, and moment is for the singular purpose of getting to and beating the game. Without beating the game, everything you've done is meaningless. Outer Wilds is a single-player game, but there is a mod that lets you play multiplayer, which I've heard was actually pretty enjoyable from my brother who played it with his friends in this way. I personally would not play this game through Steam Link or PlayStation Remote on your phone. Though it's possible with a Bluetooth controller and it wouldn't be an awful experience, I think the game should be experienced with your full attention. If you have a good laptop or Steam Deck, this would work well through Steam Link. Unfortunately, Outer Wilds is a one-and-done playthrough. You will not be able to play this game again. This is a blessing and a curse, so do not spoil the game for yourself. But know that you can never get your first time back again. After you beat the game, the DLC will extend your playthrough by a major amount, so I highly recommend that you play it. There are some mods which have made new levels and planets and new discoveries that you can explore after as well. The base game is $25 USD, but the bundle with the DLC is $40. It goes on sale often. After considering all these aspects of the game, Outer Wilds is an exceptional game that is worth every penny, and I'm certain that if you give it enough time, you will see exactly why I praise this game so highly. This game is highly recommended for dads.